Hey there, it's David Graham. I'm a corporate systems engineer for EMC working with the Atmos product. Happy New Year. It's now 2010. That's a mouthful, love to say that. I'm still writing 09 on everything that I do these days, but 2010 it is. First video post of the year. Just wanted to I don't know. You can see I got the glasses back, so hopefully this will help me retain my composure throughout this entire thing. But this is something that was kind of tickling through the gray matter this morning. Was looking at some of the future web technologies or future cloud technologies that could emerge. And one of the things that struck me was, a lot of big deals being made about the use of general purpose GPUs and graphic processing units for computational work, right? So in the HPC field, you see, NVIDIA's Tesla and upcoming Fermi products, as well as ATI's or AMD's FireGL, I forget what their HPC variant of that is. But using these GPUs, which have very, very strong ALUs and FPU processes, and dedicated stream processing that are highly programmable, right? A big deal is made of using these for optimized processing of certain types of tasks. So one of the things that you look at is, you still have to have a common x86 platform, right? Something similar to Cisco C200 series, Dell R610, 710s, or whatever. Or you can buy, obviously, the dedicated NVIDIA Tesla systems themselves, but you have a commodity x86 platform that's serving, as the base, baseboard for these specialized hardware products. But you still having an x86 operating system, whether it be something custom made, a la Cray, or these things. Or just a commodity operating system like a bare, I'll call it bare metal Linux, or a stripped down Linux type, or Unix type operating system that's serving as a platform to hand off the specialized subroutines to the GPUs. So why wouldn't that apply to the web? Why wouldn't that apply to cloud computing more specifically? And to the best of my knowledge, why hasn't anybody done any of this? Now, proof is in kind of the taking it beyond the conceptual stage and putting it into practice. So you see stuff that like Google and Amazon have done with specialized, albeit kind of in air quotes there for you, they're processing farms, right? Using big tables and these MapReduce functions as part of like Hadoop, for example. And when you look at that, there's certain areas of commonality or applicability that go across everything, right? So it's all x86, so on and so forth. But there are routines in there that could be tossed into, let's say, an OpenCL framework or a CUDA framework, as it were, depending on what side of the fence you're sitting on these days, I think. And, being able to run these optimized routines through GPUs, obviously cuts down the amount of latency. Each of these GPUs usually have a dedicated high-speed cache, GDDR5, for example. 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes, which is enough to absorb most of the GET requests and calls that that would be done as part of that. And being able to efficiently process large amounts of data in a short period of time, right? PCI bus is usually tied to either a Gen 1 8x8 or a Gen 2x8, so you're looking at, Gen 2 at least is 500 megabytes a second of per lane, so by 8, and there's 4 gigabytes of bandwidth there. Couple this with a 10 gig card, you got a lot of bandwidth coming in, you got a lot of bandwidth being able to process, you got a lot of bandwidth out the back. So this is something to think about. It'd be interesting to see, if anybody has done a cloud optimized, not HPC cloud, but a cloud optimized OpenCL type package structure that could be applied into commodity Linux, like a Debian based distribution or whatnot, and seeing what the impact would be on processing, whether you'd be able to further reduce the amount of x86 servers within a given cloud farm, or what would the performance impact be. So just some thoughts for you this bright and shiny Thursday morning in January 2010. Look forward to talking to you. Stay tuned. February 2nd, we have the FCOE Fact or Fiction webcast with Wikibon. Myself, Stu Miniman out of EMC, Nigel Polton, great guy out of the UK. Dennis Martin is also going to be on there, and just a great bunch of guys, I think, going to talk about FCUE and emergence of converged fabrics. So stay tuned to that. I'll have details posted up on flickerdown.com. Look forward to talking to you. Bye.